Hello everyone, this is SystemCollapse, and I'm back yet again playing Modern Skyblock 3, Departed. Brand new pack, brand new pack smell. We're going to be giving this a go. It is made by a pack maker called, he goes by two names. I don't know which one to call him. He's got a curse name, and he's got a Discord name, and all that jazz. It's Emo Siwa Gamer or Pixel, depending on where you see him at. And yeah, he hangs out on my channel. He's a VIP there. Pretty cool, and I'm going to be playing his pack. So he made Modern Skyblock 1 and 2. So, you know, he has a history of making good packs. And we're going to be trying this out. So it's the same concept. It doesn't have Ex Nihilo. It has Sky Resources. So totally different way of progression. And we're going to be going through it and kind of progressing. But first I'm going to kind of talk a little bit of stuff here. So just about how this pack works, right? And let's go. Let's talk about the controls first. Because first off, I had to change a couple things. And you'll probably want to change some of them too. Better questing. I changed that to a key just so I could take this book basically and do that. So I don't need the book. I can just open up whatever I want. Next thing I actually changed was here. I changed the in-game info XML. That's personal choice. That's that thing in the top left that shows you how many days and all that stuff. It's just a lot of information I don't need, really. I get rid of it most of the time. Well, I'm going to start now, actually, now that I know that I can, because I didn't know I could before. And the last one is Sky Resources. So this one was on the G key, and there's about 6 things on the G key. So I changed it to numpad. You can change it to whatever you want. If you want to find it, because it can be a little hard to find, is right here. So you just go G, make sure key is checked, and you'll kind of see it here. You can pick it. It'll say like open guide or something. Just change that one. You're good to go. And you'll be able to actually access the Sky Resource book, which you're going to need because early on, especially if you're so used to Ex Nihilo, you're not going to know how to really progress through the pack. And there's different islands too. So we'll kind of cover that in a second. Let's take a look at the actual quest book now that we've covered that. Let's head in here and you'll see this. This is the main one. It just says quest book. You notice the side quest here? Anytime the pack is updated, you'll want to come in here, check that, and hit claim. What that does is reset the pack, basically. Resets the, this one is what? This one would be BQ admin default load. This one loads the quest, reloads the quest, and this one reloads the quest loot tables. So if he's changed anything, they're not going to change or be updated unless you click this and hit claim. Like I could do it right now, but it wouldn't really affect anything. Okay, now over here we have 3 other things, and these are basically modes for the pack. This pack has 3 modes, so kind of different ways to play, and we're going to go through them all. So Kitchensink mode, bam. In Kitchensink mode, you may play through any mod you want at any time. There will still be mini quests to complete that will keep you playing for a while. So it's basically like a Sky Factory, except for no Ex Nihilo, and you know what I mean? It's just a bunch of mods in a Skyblock that you can play the way you want. So if you're just looking for a more casual, relaxed playthrough, you could still do that with this pack. So that is cool. I'm glad he did that. That is actually awesome. So, because sometimes these packs, some people don't want a hard pack. Sometimes they want a medium pack. But at least this, they can play it. They can learn all the mods, especially Sky Resources. There's tons of other mods in here. The amount of mods in this pack is actually ridiculous. It has like 260. But yeah, you can see here, it does the console command. Over here, you have stage mode. So in stage mode, to progress through one mod, you need to progress through another. Even though there is no recipe changes, and not being able to use certain items adds a layer of difficulty. However, if you dislike a certain mod, you can simply rush through the quest, through its quest, and that is an option there. Then the last one is gated mode. This is kind of, you know, just different modes. Gated mode is just like stage mode, so they're much alike, but to unlock the next stage, you need to hand in certain items from the required stages. That means that you need to progress through every mod and you can't simply rush through them. So the way I'm personally going to be playing is going to be stage mode. Because there are certain mods that I don't want to have to do everything in. It's just the way I play. I mean, I sometimes I've done it too much. Sometimes I'm just not interested in that part of the mod. This is going to be the way I play. So it won't matter if you're playing Kitchensink because you'll still be able to, you know, kind of learn how I'm playing. And you're playing gated, it's still the same concept. It's just you're going to have more hand-ins. You're going to have to hand things in before you can kind of step on, you know what I mean? And that is pretty cool. So that is how I'm playing, and that is kind of how the book works. You'll see here now, we got our first quest. So welcome to Modern Skyblock 3. To start off, you're going to need to create an island, complete stage 1 of it, obtain dirt and sapling. You can press G to find out how to do that. if you, for some reason, are playing in a default world, you can just collect dirt and sapling, which is, cool, because if you change your map type, you can still, play the game, I believe. And, yeah, go to dirt and sapling jazz, do that stuff. But we don't have an island yet, and that's why I told you to change that key. Because right now, it'd be telling you to hit G, and you wouldn't be able to do anything. You'd be getting this message about chiseled armor, which won't do you any good. So anyway, we're going to go in the book here, and kind of take a look here. You want to see here, stage 1, the basics. Yeah, the guide is split into 4 different stages, category at the top. We don't care about that. We're going to kind of skip down here. Kind of tells you how to make your island here. So void island control, type /island. It'll give you a whole bunch of options. But basically what you could do is you have a couple different options here. There's actually 5 different islands. There's sand, snow, wood, grass island, or Guardian's Glass. So you can choose any of those islands. If you just type /island create, it's going to give you a random one. And that is actually what I'm going to do. So why do I call it Guardians of Glass? It's Garden of Glass. Anyway, just hit me. Anyway, and depending on which island you start on, is going to completely change the way you kind of start the pack. Just start. It's going to be up to a point, then you'll be just back into, regular Skyblock. But if you just want to play, regular kind of Skyblock, you can go with Grass Island or GOG. If you want one of the custom ones, you can kind of go with that. And I'm hoping for one of the custom ones, but if I get a Grass Island, so be it. But it's only 25% chance, so good chance I won't. But if you do get, say, a Sand Island, you would come over here, and this would be your line of progression. So you would have to read this, go through it, find out how to make, a red sandstone infusion stone, kind of progress in a steady way, and then you finally get to the point where you get your dirt, which is what you're going for. And okay, let's get to the next part of this, which is, well, we're going to go in here, and you'll notice here, JEI, cheat mode. It's on by default. The a lot of pack devs do this, they forget to and leave it on. I'm going to turn it off to false, so we can actually click on items and, kind of not cheat things in, because otherwise you'll just get the item, right, when you click on it, and that'll fix that. I also want to show this kind of before we move on, kind of how things are locked down in the pack. So there are restricted items. Restricted items are kind of unlocked as you progress. So when you complete certain quests, it'll say, unlocked, what is this one? Stage BFAA. And when it does that, you'll finally be able to make a hopper. So right now, we can't even make a hopper. And if I actually go to hopper, you can't even see them. It's actually been totally, just void. It's hidden. You can't see it. It's one of those functions of 112. One of those things they added. And it's really cool because they can lock down packs in new ways. Kind of unlock it by progression. So anyway, that is kind of how that is. And we got our JAI fixed, so we won't cheat items in. What we're going to do next is go to /island. Bam. And we're going to bring up this list here. This is a whole lot of commands, which you have to do, with, creating your island and all that jazz. If I put /island create, it's going to give me a random island. Any one of the 5 islands. I could put /island create and then type snow, which I'll actually do. I don't want necessarily the snow island. I'm just going to do this one just to show you. /item create, island create snow. Bam. So that is how you get a particular island you want. And I wanted a random one. So to get a random one, you go /island create. But if I get a grass island when I do this, or if I get the the Botania one. If I get that one, I'm going to recreate it because I don't want those ones because they actually bypass the Scout Resources start. So we're going to just go /island. I guess it's going to be reset now because we are on island. So we can reset it. We'll go here. Bam. This is the Botania one. So yeah, we don't want gardens. You may want this one, but it's going to make it so you can get stone really easy just by shift right click in the ground. And, yeah, not for me. Not what I'm going for. Anyway, let's go to /island reset. Bam. And boom. We got an island. This looks like the wood island. So we're going to be playing this one. Let's go here. Let's actually go to the book and go here. Wood island. First, you're going to want to find a piece of string. Fantastic. We're standing on it. Use this to make a survivalist fishing rod. Keep fishing until you get dirt and an oak sapling of any kind. I think it means sapling of any kind. I actually going to do it until I get an oak sapling because I'd rather work with oak. Because if I get an acacia one, that'd be just horrible. Anyway, you're now done in stage 1, etc., etc. So we're going to progress to this. So you'd get your string, and you would go here, and you'd break probably 2 blocks because you're going to need some sticks. And we start off with water in this one, which is a nice added bonus. We also start off with the ability to fish. So that is kind of how this island works. Each one has its benefits and negatives. So this one is actually not too bad. I think I did this one before. But you can see here, fishing for saplings. That is just kind of an update. And this fishing rod is unbreakable. And, it's pretty fast, too. It's not like a normal fishing rod. at all. You can see here we just got a piece of the wood that our island's made of. And we're getting some sticks and some other jazz. And I am going to have to fish for a bit. And I just noticed I got another quest book too, which is kind of funny. Because I didn't want that. Oh, that's not what I wanted to throw. I could have used the wood. Anyway, I'm going to fish here for a little bit. And I'm going to try to get an oak sapling. I'm also going to try to get... I only need one oak sapling and one piece of dirt. I'm getting nothing but sticks. But I would actually like to do this until I get at least 3 pieces of dirt. Just kind of speed up the start of it. Kind of making trees and that jazz. And I'm kind of hoping that we get 12 pieces of string too. So we can actually get an early bed. Just so it's kind of easier to record. Because otherwise it is a little frustrating to record, you know, in the dark. Early in these packs. But yeah, I'm going to do a cut here. I'll be back in a bit. I'm going to keep fishing. It shouldn't take too long. But once I got that, I'll be back and we'll kind of progress. And okay, I've gone ahead and fished for about 10 minutes. You can see my entire inventory is full. It actually took that long to get oak sapling. I got 6 dirt in the process, which is actually kind of fantastic. And we're actually going to throw that right down. We're actually going to throw that right here. We just need a place to kind of grow some trees. So that sounds pretty good. And yeah, we're only going to use the oak at first. But it kind of gives us a platform to work with, which is kind of fantastic as well. I'm going to use some of this junk wood here. Can I do this? Can I just want less stack stuff. There we go. Make ourselves a tinker's table as well, I suppose. And we're going to kind of put that out here, I guess, when we kind of do our tinker table setup. Twerk is in the pack, so you can definitely just sit here and twerk and get your trees. I should back up so nothing grows into me. And yeah, there we go. We got ourselves some of that. And hopefully we get ourselves a sapling. Otherwise, we're going to have a catastrophe here. I don't know if you need to hold something when you vein mine. Haven't really checked that out yet. But we did get saplings. Awesome. Okay. So we got 3 saplings. Fantastic. I would like to get this kind of maxed out so we have the max amount of saplings here. Just kind of speed things up. Then maybe get into some tinkers almost right away. I definitely don't want that. I want slabs. Slabs is what I'm going for. Let's do it that way. And bam. There we go. Oh, I have dark oak. You know what? I could probably... Ooh, I did not want to do that. I was just thinking I'd keep this ring of dark oak here just for now for the water. For whatever reason. And do that. There we go. That'll stay there. Let's go ahead and grab our slabs and kind of build out a little bit. Yeah, so we can keep our saplings a little more. Give ourselves a little bit of platform, a little bit of breathing room. That's not too bad there. We'll start with that, I suppose. I guess we had it like that far. Anyway, it'll come out there anyway. We're going to twerk a little more. Get ourselves at least one more batch of trees. And then, yeah, do a little more stuff. Finally grab some quests. I probably should actually grab that first quest because we didn't actually grab it. And we actually unlocked 2 more quests when we did it. So I did this, you know, when I was fishing. Got my dirt, got my sapling. Doesn't matter which sapling. It could be any one. It's going to claim this. You can see it's doing console commands. And what that is actually doing is unlocking things in this quest book. So kind of 112 thing. It unlocks things as you go. So it's pretty cool. So if you go here, it actually automatically unlocks these quests. These are just console commands. I'm going to just put them through. Bam. And bam. And that quest line is actually done. But you see there in the bottom left now. Unlock stage BR. Unlock stage BT. We don't know what that means. But it actually unlocks. Let's go here. Bam. Tinkers. I think if BR was probably basic resources. And then one of them unlocked BT would have been basic tinkering. So that actually makes sense. So it's unlocking tabs as we go, as we progress. So it's very kind of showing you, you know, exactly which way you got to go. And you can progress, how you got to progress. So anyway, we're going to get into the tinkers, I think, first. I do want to get some trees. I know I'm very talky in this episode. You know what I mean? Less talk, more play, some of you might be saying. But at the same time, this is one of those packs where everything's been kind of different. It's kind of it's really utilizing 112 mechanics. And it's going to be a little confusing to some people because things are a little different. And I just want to make sure everyone is on the same page, you know what I mean? With the different difficulties, all that jazz, all the different mechanics. Just so, you know, saves me having to answer the question 12 times. Also saves the pack dev as well. Yes, we can. Sweet. Okay. That's actually awesome. Let's go here and get all that jazz. We're just going to throw that in there. We can get ink sacks too. And they actually, when you're fishing, you get them in groupings of 10. So that's a good way to get ink sacks. So that's pretty cool. Get a whole bunch of boots too. I just kept combining them. Just kind of look at what we have in there. Okay. So let's take a look at our quest here. Let's look at basic tinkering. And we'll probably get straight into tinkering just to get some tools, right? So let's make this. Bam. Let's grab, I guess, all but about of that. There we go. And we'll need, I have sticks. I've got a bunch of them fishing. You can see I fished at least 30 fish that were sticks. So definitely a thing. Do that. Probably won't need that many patterns. That'll probably be more than enough. And we'll get our tables going. So we're going to want part builder. We're going to want a stencil table. That is not a stencil table. There we go. And we're going to want, well, we're going to need another crafting first, I guess. There we go. Throw one of those on top, and bam, tool station. So there's all our tables, but while we're at it, we might as well make our chest as well. The, what's it called? The pattern chest. There we go. Just because it links so well now in the current version of Tinkers, that it's really beneficial to have that chest now. Because it doesn't even matter which way you put our tables. I can put it down pretty much any way I want. As long as this is all multi-blocked, come over here and go to this tab. There. Stencil? No. I thought it didn't matter. Oh, because we don't have any patterns in there yet. Let's go to the stencil table. I'll kind of show you what I'm talking about here in a second. Let's throw that in there. We're going to make ourselves a pick. We're going to make, yeah, a pick. Let's get that first. And a hatchet. They're the first two I want. We're going to grab them. We're then going to, I guess, go into the multi-block. Go into the part builder. Part builder? I'm right on that tab. I'm looking for it elsewhere. Anyway, let's do that. You can see there, you have that little button there. And if I actually do that with the rest of them, we'll go over to the part builder again. We can just switch between stencils. So it's totally linked up now. And totally beneficial to have this thing. So anyway, it is pretty sweet. Let's do that. Let's do that. Pattern chest rocks now. Used to be just one of those things that, do I really need it? But now it's actually really beneficial and pretty sweet. But anyway, we'll do that. We'll go over to the tool station. Probably make ourselves a pick. There we go. And probably a hatchet. There we go. Fantastic. So we have everything. You know, kind of good start here. So we don't have much wood. Let's actually get ourselves, actually, I'm surprised that didn't grab me a quest here. What did we get here? Let's go to basic resources tinkering. We did get this one, so let's claim that. Let's kind of look at the next one. It wants some drying racks. And certain items, jerkies, blah. What else does it want here? I saw the arrow. Monster jerky. So we're probably going to have to put up some zombie flesh on a drying rack. And it looks like a wooden hopper. So let's get to that jazz. Drying rack. We can probably get that right away. I just turned that to sticks. Does it have that recipe? Oh, it doesn't have that one. Okay. I'll grab some more right away. We have Tinker's tools now anyway. And they're wood, so they're very easy to repair. I noticed too that it has the levels, so that's pretty cool. It also starts with 3 modifiers, which is pretty beneficial. And actually a pretty sweet thing. And yeah, awesome. So anyway, let's get ourselves some tree. Because we love the tree. There we go. Bam. Hopefully getting some saplings. We only got 1 that time. No luck. Oh well. We'll get more. We were going to make a drying rack. So let's do that. There we go. That and then slabs, right? Yes, there it is. And we'll need a place to actually dry. I should be able to do it maybe on the back of this chest. Just temporarily? No. It did not want to do it. Maybe because the laser in the way. We'll try that again. There we go. I think I've done that before. Actually, let's get this tree out of here. Because it is messing up my life. There we go. Give me saplings. Oh, is it ever being cheap on saplings? Come on now. Be a nice guy. You know what? Let's just put a block down. And throwing drying rack on top of that. Bam. We have a piece of zombie flesh right here. I got this fishing. Some of you, depending on the route you take, you may have to fight a zombie first. So you might need a mob farm. Or at least a dark spot. It wanted a wooden hopper. I saw that. That's a neat little addition. Especially since the hoppers are locked down. Probably so... I'm guessing these ones can't be used for recipes. I'm guessing that's what it does. Yeah, it locks it down, so it can't be used for recipes, but still gives you access to hoppers, which is actually a really cool idea. Let's go here. Let's make ourselves a chest. Bam. And I guess some wood. Let's do that. There we go. Let's keep 1 log or a couple logs in case we need it. And bam, we got the hopper. We also have everything we need to make a bed, so let's get that done as well. Bed would be super simple for us. We grab 3 wool. Boom, boom, and boom, boom, boom. We got ourselves a bed. Yeah, we can get rid of this nighttime. While we're at it, let's add a little more land. Let's go through our wood, and fantastic. Look at that. We're going to have all the platform here in a second. And okay, we're just going to grab some more trees here, get that done. In between episodes, I'll expand my platform. Probably make a proper tree farm. Be good OAB, kind of spread out the dirt and stuff. Maybe not, because I don't know if I could safely grab that. Depends on how far along we get. I don't think we're going to get too far today, to be honest. But anyway, let's go. Grab that, grab that. And we have this, and we needed a... It's a part chest. I think it takes a chest. Let's take a look here. Part chest. Boom. I never use this thing. Just because I never keep parts. So I don't really see the benefit to it myself. But that is the thing. Let's go to you. We will need... Oh, it'd be on the stencil table, right? Let's go. Stencil table. Grab one of them. And that's already another chest. Look at us. Just progressing. Just flying. There we go. Maybe. There we go. Let's go and see if we get anything good from our loot bags. So loot bags are in the pack, which is pretty cool. Loot bags are always fun. Everyone likes a good loot bag. And, I don't know what the loot table's like, mind you. Restricted item. You can access an item until you reach TE. I don't know what TE is. Thermal expansion, probably? So we'll have that later on. But that's pretty cool that we got that. Let's go over here. Take another look. Enriched bone meal grows instantly. That's actually pretty good. We'll use that later on. And pretty awesome. So let's take a look at our book. Bam. Basic tinkering. So we can't really do much more in basic tinkering. We're just waiting for this task to kind of be done. Everything else needs clay. So over here, we got our basic resources. And this is the kind of sky resources section. This is going to show you how to get all the stuff and the things that you need to get. So the first thing you need is plant matter. You can twerk or sprint. Boom, boom, boom. So what do we need for plant matter? I think it's just like saplings and stuff. Plant matter. Yes, some saplings or some leaves. Can we make any shears? Let's see here. We have the iron ones. We have clay. I do not see flint shears. Do you guys? No. Oh, we don't have flint. Do we have wood shears? No, we do not. So we're going to have to use saplings. So I'm definitely going to have to get a little more lucky here. Because we're not having very much luck yet with the trees. So we'll try for a couple seconds here. I guess maybe these saplings. Because I probably won't use them. And if we ever really need them, we can go get them. As long as they're ordict. They are too. Okay, sweet. There we go. We got our plant matter. Sweet. I believe this stuff could be used as like bone meal too. So twerk around, saplings, sprint. Sprint is actually better. Saplings grow faster. You can use plant matter on them to grow instantly. So it's kind of more instant growth. We'll claim that. Mob farm. One of the main things that you're going to need in this pass, especially early on, are mob drops. To obtain them, you're going to need to make an enclosed room where mobs can spawn a mob dropper. I'll do a mob dropper later on. We don't need it right now. It also has the water extractor. Can't remember what that takes. Let's look at the extractor. Bam. This is kind of how you get water early on. This one here. So it's this wood planks. We can actually do that. Let's go here. Bam. Get one of those. Sweet. And I think the way that this works. Actually, let's check that first. Pirate hat and eye patch. Oh, I have to wear that. I'm a googly-eyed pirate. I didn't even know the googly eye thing was in here. Awesome. I didn't actually wear the eye patch. Let's get that on. How do I get that on? Is that a bauble? Probably is, right? There we go. Let's see here. We have a bauble, but I have a googly eye, so it's not really... I have one single googly eye. That's actually kind of funny. Let's grab our sapling. Let's throw this here. Let's twerk for a second. We're going to need a bunch of wood anyway if we do a mob farm. So I may have to do one of my thingies where I go away for a couple seconds and then come back. Because, yeah, we're going to kind of get that done. Bam. What was I going for here? Oh, yeah, the extractor. Let's try it out. So I think this thing, the way it works is almost like a bow. So you kind of pull back, then release. Yes. It'll fill up with water. And that's 20 millibuckets. This regular one is actually pretty miserable. It takes a little while to use, but I believe the compressed one is actually way better. Usually, I mean, we have water, right? We would need 2 for a source block. I think we're able to get source blocks. I have no idea, actually. But was there a quest for the compressed one? Because if so, maybe we'll do that right away. Kind of get that one out of the way. No? Oh, it wants the compressed one anyway, so maybe we'll do that. Bam, it needs 5, right? Is it going to take the broken one? Oh, it did. There we go. Oh, maybe it didn't have a durability. I didn't really look close. My microphone's in a little odd space right now. Let's grab some saplings. So you can see saplings are going to be very important early on for plant matter. So yeah, definitely a thing. And we could use it for bone meal right now, but it works in here, right? Boom, and boom. Oh, I wanted to try this out. It was kind of the whole point. So let's try that out. Bam. How much did we get that time? It took several leaves and gave us 160 millibuckets, which is actually pretty awesome. We're up to 320. Looks like it gets 160 per try. So yeah, it can break down your leaves and give you water, which is pretty awesome little mechanic, I have to say, from Sky Resources. We almost got a bucket here. Extracts water in 3x3x3 and 840. So we just need a little bit more. If we get one more tree to grow, we'll at least have a bucket of water. And then when the time comes, we can actually set up an infinite water source, which I think is a thing in this pack. I'm not 100% sure. Totally new to me, but I think it was in the last one. So I'm going to kind of base it off that. Bam. And yeah, we get a bucket now. So that's pretty cool. Let's actually take this wood and get on with the next of this. And okay, I went ahead and got us a good amount of wood. We should be able to get going on a mob farm. We're going to do a very basic one to start. So we're going to go out. That's about 20 more blocks. So I'm going to get 19 more. Just so we're kind of far enough away so they spawn. We're standing around our water, right? Don't have to be... Actually, it might go a little extra 5. Then we have a little leeway. Just so they're far enough away so mobs will spawn. Otherwise, we're going to have an issue. We're going to do a very, very basic mob farm. So it's going to be pretty simple, pretty easy, but it's going to work. We're actually on the right Y level because of the way I have us built down half a slab, which is kind of how I do my farms usually. But let's go 3 more. I'm at 5. There we go. So this will be the end of our walkway. Then we're going to have to kind of build the mob farm out from here. So we'll go out 2 more, I guess. And I guess the mob farm will start here. So 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to do 3 because we're going to want spiders. And that's going to be definitely a thing. I'm just thinking here. So that's 3. That's going to be where the mobs spawn. Let's go like this. So mobs will spawn. Actually, let's use slabs. Like this. So that'll be ground level. And this will be where our head goes. It'll be 1 more slab above us, right? So that'll be kind of how that works. We're going to have to go around it, of course. Kind of do it that way. Bam. I don't know how long I'm going to make this. It doesn't have to be super large. Probably just kind of symmetrical on each side. I may need more wood, but I left them growing. So that is pretty cool. But it'll be a good size. And that'll work for me. I'm going to make it kind of 2 out here. This mob farm is not going to be particularly safe, but it'll definitely do the trick. I can put walls around it later on. We'll just have to go ahead and do the stuff and the things. Put a little railing around here. But so far, the only place mobs can spawn are on those slabs above me. And I believe on our the wood around our tree. So that is kind of, it's fairly safe. It's not 100% safe, but it's semi-safe. Oh, that's going to bother me. I'm going to have to fix all those full blocks there. That is driving me already. And okay, there's kind of the base for our mob farm. Looks like it's going to work pretty good. We are going to need the corners here, because the corners are always an issue, especially with the skeletons and stuff like that. So, yeah, I usually put blocks in the corners, kind of little pillars. It's going to be even worse because it's 3 wide, and I usually only do this 2 wide, because I don't usually need spiders. But I'm pretty sure we need some spider drops in this pack, so yeah, I'm going to definitely set it up so we get spiders. It means we'll probably have to go inside at some point to kind of manually pick up resources. But again, it's just, part of the pain. We are going to make it 3 tall. There we go. So we can get Endermen as well. So they are Cork Endermen, and if it's like the last one, they were set to the mode where they could destroy blocks. So they didn't do the teleporting, I don't think. But they could definitely destroy blocks. And, definitely something that I'm going to be, semi-aware of when we start this, because I'd rather not get killed by Enderman nonstop. Because it's definitely a possibility. But this thing's going to be pretty simple to set up. You can see here. I did fix all those stone blocks too. When I went and slept and grabbed a little more wood, just to make sure we had everything. But yeah, we are going to slab the roof too. So super simple. I just go with a nice, easy, simple mob farm. It's just kind of the easiest way to do it. Let's go here. There we go. And boom, and boom. We have to get up on the roof here. And we probably need more slabs. Let's turn this all into wood. Let's make ourselves another crafting table so we don't have to take a walk. Let's get you. Bam. Let's organize that. Throw you down. and get us some slabs. Even if we mess up and make too many slabs, we can basically fix it. I don't know how long it's going to be before we get stone. So, yeah, definitely a thing. I think in the last one, you could get into manual cobblestone generators. Was kind of the first one you got into, so definitely a thing. I don't think tiny progressions in here, so at least I didn't see their cobblestone generator. I did quickly look. If it is in here, that's disabled, obviously. But, you know, pretty cool nonetheless. I'm already enjoying this. I just like Skyblocks, man. Skyblocks are just fantastic. They're a good time, and everyone should play them. Anyway, let's get this finished. It's already almost finished. We just got to do some slabs kind of around the bottom. And, yeah. Gonna be a little annoying, just because it's 3 wide. Gonna be a little more work. But, I did want to make sure we get spiders, so definitely a thing. That should finish that off. Let's head back outside. We need to break these 2 blocks, because, well, they're not very helpful at all. There we go. And there we go. Let's grab this jazz. And get that done. Just bam bam. And I guess we just need to get the rest of our slabs down. So let's do this. Oh, that went in the wrong spot. We just need slabs here. 1, because we don't want baby zombies getting out. And 2, so they don't see us as much and try to kill us. I will have to put another ring of slabs around this too. Maybe 2. To make sure we can kind of, you know, move around here. Because you can see it's a little claustrophobic. Plus add a railing. I've already said that. But definitely going to want a railing around here. And anyway, that's the mob farm. That should work. So, yeah, we can actually leave this. And over time, we should see some mobs in there. It will not be quick. I do not like these X's at all. I didn't know mobs could actually spawn. Actually, we already got a creeper in there, which is actually pretty cool. Boom. I'm just going to get rid of some of these X's here. They're not very helpful at all. Oh, go away, tree. You're making my life hard. Bam. And bam. I think, too... Actually, we'll check that in a second. I think with this, we can actually pick up this water block. We can. And... how do we, put a water block back, though? Extracts water. Okay, I understand extracts it. Okay. Was that just shift right click? Yeah, I think that was shift right click. So we can pick up the water block and shift right click and put down water blocks. So we can actually move that, which is actually really cool. Let's do that. And, I could set up infinite water here right now, which is awesome. Did I not grab that yet? We might as well grab this quest too. Kind of get that finished. There we go. We're done. We got a mob farm with mobs in it, which is typically what you want in a mob farm. And yeah, we've done some pretty good progression. I know I did a lot of talking, and this is probably going to be a little longer episode, but I really wanted to explain this pack, because it's not your typical pack at all. And okay, it took a couple minutes. I cleaned up the mob farm, because I actually had it lopsided. I had another ring of material around it as well. Let's turn that off. I need to get some torches here quickly. I don't think we have any easy way to make torches yet, and I think we have to make a dirt furnace. That's kind of how it works, but we have to work to that point, right? We have our wood here. I'm trying to make a wood sword. I think we're probably going to ramp up this video here, but we have a wood sword, so we have a weapon. We're good to go. And we got some mobs in here. Looks like we've got ourselves some skeletons, which is pretty cool. Let's go there. I'm going to hold shift, because like I said, this thing is not completely safe, especially not without the rail, which I'll probably do in between episodes for sure. Well, I'll definitely do. And I will probably finish up this quest, too. The quest line actually too said you shouldn't throw away your drops from the ancient golems, because you could use the bricks for UU matter later on. So I'm gonna take them at their word and not do that. But yeah, it doesn't seem like I grab things. It's because that setter. It's just so far. I'm gonna have to do that a lot. Kind of break it, and go back and do it until we have a way to move things around. And apparently we've got a quest updated enter modifiers. But anyway, we have a mob farm. And we had a pretty good start. So I think this is a pretty good start, actually. In between episodes, I'm going to kind of expand our platforms a little bit. Probably harvest a little more trees. And probably finish up this quest here. So the quest was basic resources. Oh, we already got that one. Let's claim that. Which one was it? For the mob farm? I'm trying to figure it out here. Basic mob farm. That's that one. Dirt furnace. Mob farm. There we go. So we're going to fight 3 zombies. Another skeleton. Some creepers. And, yeah, get that done. Because we definitely need these drops, and we need that quest. Compact raw pork drop? Is that really a thing? Is that a reward? It is too. I'm just going to leave it compact for right now, just in case it has use. But I am going to wrap this video up here. So as always, I'm so silly. As always, guys, like this video, please hit that like button. If you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It is much appreciated. Well, you guys all have a good one. I'll see you guys next video. Later.